Then I heard that have been 600,000 Nicaraguans that have come over to Costa Rica. They have problems in their Nicaraguan country with the government, with whatever. You know, people always have problems. And they do coffee picking for here and orange picking and jobs like that. And they said the Costa Rica people don't want to do those lowly jobs. So these people come over, they have no work in their own country, they're thrilled to death to get a job. So that works out good for everybody. Okay, today I watched the horses coming in. There were some people went out and rode, and there was 8 horses came in from the riders. And the man was there, Don Denise was there, and he was washing them with the hose. They were all in a line there, and he had a hose, and he's washing their feet and washing their tails and washing their ears and their faces, and they just standing there, and then when he gets done, he takes the bridle off, and then they walk across the road where the grass is, and they lay down, and they roll, and they roll, and they roll. Oh, you could just say, oh, God, I'm so glad that fat lady got off of me. She's driving me crazy. So then they got up, and then they went back across the road and went over to eat or do whatever horses do. And also, there are hundreds of wild horses here. They catch and train and sell them, and they're just all colors, and they're just beautiful. It's just like out west, you know. It's just great. Talk about going back to the bathrooms. You know, it's okay during the day, but at nighttime you have to go. And well, I do, because I like to drink water. And then I go 2 times a night for sure. So does Ralph. And you get up, you get your flashlight out, and you go out on the veranda there. They have this spacious veranda overlooking everything. Down the stairs, down the hall, past the bar, into the bathroom, you know. And some people didn't like that, but you know, that's the way it is. They restored this whole thing. This is the house that's on the what do you call that, where they save things. And they couldn't change anything. They couldn't add bathrooms on. They could just keep the rooms that was there. So that's what they had to do. You know, they had to be careful what they did. Then when we went to Santa Rosa National Park, there was the same, almost identical, 1824, I think it was built, hacienda. And we looked at that, but they didn't repair or do anything to it, and you could see it's going to go down fast if they don't do something with the woodwork. And then we went to Kuajiniku Beach and to swim in the Pacific. And before we went to the beach, we were walking through the dry forest with the guide, you know. And one man, this may come to an end before I get through talking here. If it does, we'll just turn it over. Okay, we were walking through the dry forest, and one man stayed at the bus. He was recovering from a fever and cold. Another left the group to go back to the bus. He was recovering also, but he felt faint, and he says, I'm going to go back and sit in the bus. So one of our other men, Felipe, he says, I'm going to run and help him, make sure he gets there okay. He runs, he trips, he falls, and he hurts his ribs, and he almost collapses. So Manuel, our guide, is running down this path and then that path to get someone to help carry this large, tall man. And I said, well, maybe we can get a travois if we can't do anything else, because he just couldn't seem to get himself together to stand up. And finally, we got him, he got up and he could move a little bit, and the Manuel was going to take him to the urgencia again for x-rays. And of course there was no bones broken, but he must have been very bruised there. Anyway, now we have 8 out of 18 that are sick, and 2 were in the hospitals for repaired. But Judy came yesterday, and we're happy to have them back with us. And Elaine the nurse got sick. the nurse got sick. That's all right. But she's better now. She's getting better. I'm telling you, this is going like wildflower. Well, we'll see how many more. 8 out of 18 sick. Oh, God. Well, this thing is moving here. I can't tell too well. But anyway,